camp is over now, and headed back home. Probably gonna stop at cousin Julie's crib, but I need to get something to eat and just, continue to unwind and just relax, and start preparing for graduation, because there's some requirements that I need to get done. So gotta start knocking that out and doing this last project. So, yep. I'll holla. Again, try again.
Oh man, why are we not at the ride? We could have been there for real. I'm going home today. No, that's you. I'm putting this on. I know what you right. Damn.
Clearly we watching another versus. Timberland versus Swiss Beats. This shit is going up. They got so many hits. But I'm Team Timberland though. I'm gonna go with Timberland winning. Oh my god. Dang, so many hits. Uh-huh.
Drop.
Uh-huh.
No, but don't stop. I was there for some days.
Oh.
Amy like ran her house as a kid. I swear to God. My friend is staying here. What if it was me, Poppy? Oh, Amy, stop it. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying. Girl, Daddy used to fuck me up. Like that nigga used to beat me with that cane stick. It ain't make no sense. Fuck me up with that cane stick.
Switches.
Switches.
That's crazy though, telling your child to pick out the switch. Like, hey, go choose it.
I'm still processing.
Mommy beat me with a belt buckle. I think she beat on my one too.
Yes. I was knocked unconscious once.
I feel like Mom was getting too much in y'all's business with this David shit. That in the breakup.
What I'm trying to say is
And y'all was like, you know what, bitch? You beat me. And now?
because in the moment where she's coming to her for protection and support, you are choosing with the other side. So
right,
it
go back.
triggers the old pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying
So,
you have to choose new behavior in the current situation because it will continue to trigger the old pattern every time. Especially with some people. Like, my mom does it to me sometimes.
Why you keep telling me to go back? Fuck that.
Right, you know, and
I mean, because I used to shut Mommy down. Like, listen, stop telling me about fucking Jamal. Like, what and he gave me bun. He cheated on me. Like, and I just had lost kids. Why you tell me to go back?
right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
All right, Anya. Yeah, all right. Neither one of our behaviors is right, but you understand a 12-year-old girl
Right.
who hasn't lived with her mother in all these
And
years.
technically, in my opinion, who was raising you was a 12-year-old girl herself.
It was
Like,
a
y'all
yada.
was raising me.
Yeah.
Right, because
And yeah, and it's just been madness. And then all this shit happened to me, and then I'm living with you, and then you want to be acting like the crusader of Christ. It was so much. And so the one little thing that we had,
that's where she can draw all the accountability.
the
Man.
one little thing we had, she tried to like take a brick and like, they tried to hit you in the face with this wooden block. And I pushed her, Jesus, I moved something.
That's one transition I wish I was there to see.
What?
Like, because I came in the picture when she was the Jesus freak.
Oh,
I don't know anything
Well, it ain't.
before that.
right.
So I'm like, that has to be interesting. Like, when did that?
In a not good way, to be honest.
Like, was it just like a day and night, like out of nowhere? Just
I feel like she just got tired at one point with her secular life. And when you're looking for answers in a bunch of places, and you're not even like identifying what you really are looking for answers for,
No.
because they've never had a mother. Like, grandma never raised them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's the trauma passed down. You know, like, and then they had disciplinarian auntie.
yeah, real militant.
Real militant lady raising them. I dreamed her the other day. And so, but they don't seem to understand, like, dude, like there's a whole section of your life that's missing.
Yeah.
Like,
Was it like a year that you remember? Was like, yep, that was the year where she made that switch, or it was just like gradual?
I want to say it was like, I don't know, maybe like 95, something like that. I'm trying to think of what age I was.
Yeah.
And I was like hearing about all this excessiveness that she was going on with. I'm like, oh, baby.
92.
Yeah, it's just too crazy, man. Like, mommy needs to
I feel like they don't even, it's a thing of, and you know what, it's this generation now has.
Do not let your friends discipline you.
Right, there's so much more.
That's so crazy. Like, yeah, you can beat them.
Because it's like, why would I let an outsider, I don't care how close we are, violate my kids? Because technically this person is a motherfucking stranger. At the end of the day, like, why would I let them get so intimate with, but this is what they're used to. This is why I said it's the trauma passed down.
That's like a thing in Jamaica, take a village.
And especially
But they take that literally.
Right, but it could have been taken literally in those times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily with everybody, but with your closest neighbor. You know, because it was a whole different time. They didn't even have cell phones.
Yeah, like instead of telling their mother, they just deal with it then.
Because there was a place for that, but now there are cell phones. There is so much more things to help you connect directly with your kid, with your family, that you don't necessarily need the stranger's help anymore. You know what I'm saying? But you tell that to them, and they're like, what? No, this is how it goes. It's like, that might have worked for you, but there is like this whole bridge together.
Yeah, you take that shit personal, because Kimmy.
Good morning. Let me affirm you. You're beautiful. You're talented. You're amazing. You're blessed. You're a bundle of joy. You deserve to be here. You're strong. You could do this. You got this. You look good.